Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I wanted to talk about something that I've been thinking about for the last couple of days, and as news starts to come out about this project, I kind of want to give my thoughts on it, because honestly, it's kind of went from my least most anticipated Marvel show to my most anticipated Marvel show with one plot synopsis. So I thought it'd be interesting to talk about it and why I think this show is going to be something special. And if you don't know what show I'm talking about, if you haven't seen the title, this video, I'm going to be talking about Ironheart today. The brand new show coming out, I believe, next year sometime. When this show first got announced, I honestly wasn't really that excited for it. Like, we've had a lot of shows over the last year, and a lot of them have just been very mediocre, very, almost, I'm not going to say soulless, but it feels like there just hasn't been enough work put into them. So seeing this show get announced, I honest to God thought it was going to be like a throwaway show. You know, shows that you don't necessarily need to watch. They just introduce a certain character, like Riri. This happened with something like Miss Marvel, where you didn't have to watch that show to understand the grand scheme of everything that's happening. But it was a good thing to watch because Miss Marvel was honestly a pretty good character. The show wasn't so good, but as a character, she was pretty good. And I think this is the purpose of some of these shows. But honestly, when I saw Ironheart, I honestly was not I was not enthralled at all. Like, Ironheart, really? You're making an Ironheart show over something like a Nova show? Like, it just seemed very weird to me, and it just seemed like, really, this is where you're prioritizing things, but whatever. Maybe this show can be good, right? Because I'm the kind of guy that gives credit when it's due. If the show is good, I will 100% make a video about it and tell you that it's good. But for now, I honestly just wanted to talk about what it seems like this show is going to be, and why I not only think it's going to be bigger than we're expecting, but also just way better than what we're expecting. A quick summary of this show came out online from many different news sources, and it actually said that this show is going to be more centered around magic versus technology. And I don't know about you, but that sounds like a fantastic idea. We have never really gotten that in the MCU. Like, sure, we've gotten, like, Iron Man, some more technically advanced characters against magic wielders. That's fine. But they never truly emphasized, like, this conflict, I guess, between the two. And I don't know about you, but I think that would be incredibly interesting in a show. And I think that if they did this in the right way, it not only could be action-packed with a lot of really good fight scenes and CGI, but also just genuinely intriguing. Like, what happens when you have this technological marvel of a suit like, you know, Ironheart has, and then you go up against someone like Doctor Strange, or in this show, it's actually going to be the Hood, played by Anthony Ramos. And that's another thing about this show I'm super excited for, is the introduction of the Hood. If you don't know who this character is, he's honestly semi-obscure. I know comic book readers will love him, and I honestly love him too. His design is freaking awesome. But honestly, this is a magic wielder who mostly focuses on the dark arts, the dark side of the magic spectrum. And I don't know about you, but that sounds amazing as a villain. A quick summary of this character. This is a character called Parker Jones. He actually steals this demonic cloak that gives him these devil-like abilities, and he goes from being a criminal, like a street-level criminal, to a full-on supervillain with using the powers of dark magic and his guns. And not to mention the actor who's playing him, Anthony Ramos, I freaking really like. Like, every movie I've seen him in, if you don't know who he's in, he's actually from In the Heights, a really good musical. So it might come off as a little jarring when he shows up as the villain in this, because I don't really picture him as the villain type, I guess you could say. But all in all, he is a fantastic actor, and I honestly think he's gonna do wonders with this role. I really hope he, like, pushes the boundary and becomes one of these, like, really fun fan favorites that everyone just adores, because there is a chance he might show up in other stuff, like the Thunderbolts, for example. But on top of Riri Williams and the Hood, who else is gonna be in this show that's getting me so excited? And it's a character everyone's been talking about for a long time. If you haven't been up to date lately, a special little actor by the names of Saoirse Baron Cohen got casted for a pretty big role in Marvel. If you don't know who the actor is, he actually plays Borat in the Borat films, which is hilarious, what I'm about to tell you then, because he's going to be playing Mephisto, the literal Satan of the Marvel Universe. You know, if you would tell me that Borat would somehow be casted as a demon, like the literal demon of everything, I'd honestly kind of laugh at you, but kind of thinking about it now, it's honestly not even that bad casting, honestly. This is an actor who's extremely talented and is extremely, like, versatile. He can do so many different things opposed to just, like, being in comedies and being these really absurdist, like, comedian. He's a really good actor, and honestly, seeing that he's being casted for Mephisto is honestly such a great casting choice. Think about how twisted and manipulative this character is going to be, and how Sacha Baron Cohen is really just going to play with that, and it's going to be so freaking cool to see on screen, and we're finally going to see Mephisto on the screen. After all the theories about it happening in WandaVision, all the theories about it showing up in frickin' Multiverse of Madness, never happening, it's finally happening. But why is it happening in Ironheart out of all things? Because objectively, honestly, if you would have told me that this character would have shown up in Ironheart before everything, I honestly wouldn't believe you, because this is a very strange project for him to show up, and a lot of people are probably wondering, why is he going to show up? And as much as there's no plot details right now on why he's actually going to show up, I think it's going to heavily involve him giving the Hood his powers, and maybe, like, getting some deal going with the Hood, where he has to kind of follow his orders, or something bad's gonna happen. Because honestly, I'm not gonna, like, try and predict what the plot's gonna be like the main plot. I'm just gonna give you my educated, I guess, guesses, But I will say that Mephisto probably will have something to do with the Hood in the show. Another reason why I think this show might be something special is simply Riri Williams. I watched the second Black Panther movie a couple days ago, and as much as I didn't think Riri Williams was necessary in the plot of that movie, I still think the actress who played her was really good in the role, and I honestly could see, like, a Spider-Man thing happening, where she's, like, this relatable teenage character with these abilities, or in this case, her, like, intelligence, that kind of makes her a target, and I think that would be really interesting in a plot, and I think it could be very familiar, very cozy, and I think it could just, like, really resonate with people and make them think of Spider-Man, which I hate to compare everything to Spider-Man, but it's such a good formula for a show, especially when introducing, like, a teenager or some form of kid character. I think it's just a really good idea, and I'm happy that they're probably going to be doing that here and exploring that a little. But yeah, honestly, this was just a quick little video talking about Ironheart. I wanted to get it more known of what this show's actually going to be about, because honestly, I think it's going to be pretty fucking sick, and I don't think anyone's talking about it enough, honestly. But that's going to be it from me. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like what you saw here, please like and subscribe down below. I'm trying to get 25 subscribers, you know. Let's get there. But no, I genuinely do appreciate everyone who watches my videos and takes the time out of the day. And, well, I hope you have yourself a great day. See ya.